Hello, and welcome to your brief tutorial on how to effectively use the curriculum guide for the extensions program content. So first, you're going to go ahead and navigate to the curriculum guide for extensions program 2025 and 2026. If you don't already have this bookmarked, please star this in your drive. You can also go ahead and add this to your favorites on your bookmark bar. This is a really great tool that will make your life easier. So make sure that you have access to it and you're comfortable using it. So if you go ahead and come to the bottom of this sheet and you click on monthly lessons, you're going to see that our curriculum guide is broken up into monthly. So we had August, October, November, December, January. And if you've used our support up until this point, you have noticed that when you click on a lesson, you click on the actual activity itself and it takes you straight into the activity. But we're doing a little bit of adjustments for the month of February. And moving forward, this is how our presentations are going to look. So we really want to make sure that you understand how to use them. So moving forward, you are going to see the platform like so. Now, if you didn't use the platform before, then this is going to be just you starting off February, new you, new plan, new you, new year. But this is how you're going to effectively navigate this new setup. So you are going to find your grade level, and I'm just going to use middle school as an example here. You're going to find your grade level and then you're going to find the content area. And we're going to go ahead and use math as the example as well. So you're going to click on that. And what this does is it provides you with a day-by-day pacing guide for how to access Unique Learning Systems activities. Now, the cool thing about this is it takes a lot of the planning and think work out of it. Anything that can save you time, take advantage of this resource. So what it's going to do is it is going to be a slides presentation. And when you click on here, you're going to see a home page. So you have obviously that title page, but then you have your home page, which is going to give you links to the pacing guide. It's going to give you links to the the pacing guide, and then what would you call that? Like a lesson plan, the lesson plan and the pacing guide. So you can click on those in the presentation. It's going to open them up. And then here is just a slide that's going to explain the directions to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link right here, and it's going to give you access to Unit 26. So when you click on this, this is what happens. It is going to open you up straight into Unit 26, and it's going to open you into your all lessons. So when you come in here, you're going to see every single lesson. It's a hodgepodge. And if you know how to navigate this, more power to you. That is great, fantastic, love it. Congratulations, you've graduated. You can leave. But if you still need a little bit more support, that's what we're here for. And that's why we've created this pacing guide for you. It's almost like an interactive pacing guide. So it gives you the instructions. So next, you're going to use the navigator to select your content area, and you're going to use your table of contents like you've been doing up until this point to guide you in your activities. So let's say that we are in week 1, day 3, just as an example. So when you go to week 1, day 3, you're going to see the suggested pacing guide for the activities. So if it is week 1 and it is Wednesday, you are going to be doing lesson 19C, and you're going to be doing your statistics lesson 21, activity 3. Now, here's the cool thing about the pacing guide that still exists for you. If you click on here, now you know you're going to be looking for 19C, right? You click on here, it's going to bring you straight into this page again, but it's going to bring you right into math. And then you just have to find 19C. So you click on 19C, you do interact, and there you go. 19C. It's that easy. And that is how you're going to navigate those different activities. Now, here's something cool I want to show you too. So if you click on 19C and put it into interactive mode, it is going to give you the whole lesson, all the activities, and it's also going to give you a lesson plan. So it gives you that lesson snapshot. I recommend looking over this before you do any activity because it really has some important information about things to say. So it's going to have like your scripted for the lesson. It's also going to have manipulatives that you'll need. So it will really assist you in making sure that you make this lesson as effective as possible. So there's that. There's something else you can do as well. So you know that you're doing 19C, right? That's the objective. But if you want to break this up into like different activities for small group versus whole group versus individual instruction, those types of things. If you want to differentiate, you can actually click on view activities and it breaks them down into the different activities. Right. So that is how you use it. It really is that simple. There isn't a lot more to it than that. And you're just going to use this. Now, no matter which one you click on now. Let's say you do 21. You know that you're looking for unit 21, right? You're looking for that activity. It still brings you to that math page. So you're going to find unit 21 and same thing, interact, lesson plan. Okay. It really is that simple. I hope that you find this a useful tool. I hope that the time and energy that we're putting into creating this for you is worth it, right? We really want to give you this tool to help you access ULS to the best of your ability. We want you using Everway. It's an amazing program. And as always, please do not forget that we have the expectation of our checkpoints at the beginning and end of each unit. And then we also have our expectation of the benchmarks at beginning of year, middle of year, and end of year. And just in case you forget what those dates are for the benchmarks, we have them right here on the homepage. So our benchmark window is coming up February 2nd to the 27th. So that'll be your middle of your benchmark window. And then, of course, we want our pre-test and our post-test to always be the first 4 days of the month and the last 4 days of the month. And the reason we say that is we want to make sure that our kids are getting the post-test truly at the end of the lesson and the pre-test truly at the beginning of the lesson. That's how we can make sure that we are doing this with fidelity. And if you have any questions or you do better with a visual and you want to print something out and put it on your wall, I recommend this extensions program assessment calendar, and it is actually going to give you a visual calendar of these different times, right? So we have our pre-test window recommendation, our post-test, and then we had the benchmark window. So that is a great thing to print out if you're more of a visual person and you like to have this. And then also it's the academic calendar. So like if we're looking at February, for example, February 2nd through the 27th, that's going to be your benchmark window. We have our pre-test recommendation, our post-test recommendation, and then we also see that like February 16th is a teacher workday. So that's a different way to print your calendar out, and I hope you find that supportive as well. And then, just a little tour, a retour of our curriculum guide. There's also our resource library that can be found here in our professional development library. Right. Well, I hope you found this helpful. As always, please feel welcome to reach out to your extensions program, ECCT, if you have any additional questions or needs for support. Thank you so much.